Oh, it matches my shirt. It matches my shirt. It matches my shirt. Did I do that?
Possibly.
Did I do that? Beats, do me a favor, because I don't have my phone.
Mm-hmm.
Look up the name of the production. That would be so nice of you.
Shall we? iPhone.
I just want to make sure I have the proper. To do 14, 15, 16. You got it?
Yes, I think he's coming on now.
Okay, you sent it him. Beautiful.
Yep.
Okay. Have this done. Star 106 hits. Happy Wednesday, everybody, and welcome to the Wild Out Wednesday edition of Free Your Mind, brought to you courtesy of Grace Kennedy Money Services, Western Union. Thank you to the Cancer Treatment Centers of America, Solomon's, Pinder Tile. Thank you to Muffler World, KFC, and of course, CFAL. It's good to be in your company once again. Shouts out to everybody locked and loaded. We are 106.5 on your FM dial. Thank you to everybody locked and loaded. Channel 976 on cable. And of course, our Facebook faithfuls were Star 106 and Natural Empress on Facebook. All right, it's good to be in your company once again. Wednesday, we are wiling out. Of course, one thing's for certain, Wednesday we usually say it's either a while out Wednesday or it's a wellness Wednesday. And one part of being well, one thing I do know that stands out and stands to be true is that laughter is good for the soul. I know we've been through a really, really rough time in the last couple of years, and it's very, very rare when we find that opportunity to sit together, right, as a people and laugh at ourselves this time. And what am I talking about when I say laugh at ourselves? Listen to me. I have got I got the beautiful Gea Pierre live with me, and of course my good schoolmate. Put me, you be yes, schoolie. All right, Mark Gardner. And if you know what I'm talking about, once Gea Pierre comes around and comes to Nassau, we are in for a good time. So of course, Gea, a pleasure to have you. And I'm always so excited when especially when you decide to talk. We know you don't be in the holidays. So it's good to have you.
Hi, Empress. Hi, Nassau.
Listen to me, Gia. Listen to me. It's the end of the year. We're about to close out the year. And what a wonderful gift
Yes.
that you have decided to give the Bahamian people. So let's talk about what's going to be happening this weekend. Let's get right into it because, I want to know from whence it was birthed. I want to know everything. Please hit us.
Okay. Okay, we're coming to Nassau this weekend. It's the 8th through the 10th at Atlantis Theater, and that's in Coral Towers. And we're coming with our new production, March On. And of course, we've done previous productions, Crazy Love 1, 2, and 3, Forever, Crazy Love 4 was earlier this year. So
Right.
now it's March On. And March On was created really in celebration of our 50th anniversary of independence. However, it's not so much that historical drama, which could get tedious and a little dull at times if it's too much. So it's with our same DNA, funny, scandal, drama, all the things that you love going on in one show, and it's playing again this weekend.
All right. So, again, we know you for all of that, all of it. But when you have a title like March On and it's going to depict who we are as Bahamians, I think a lot of people thinking, oh my God, this can be some historical play. We have
No,
Mark Gardner playing Columbus coming in 1492. Like, talk to me.
no, we didn't. We know that what people expect from us. So it's the backdrop. I would say that history is in the backdrop. So you watch the play, how you live it as time happens. Just normal people falling in love and doing and everything going on. So still the same thing that you come to expect from us. Not long, not boring at all. It's a
No.
lot of laughs. You should know by some of the people you have in
Right.
that show. It's
When you
going to
look
be
at
a
the
lot of fun.
flyer, you can tell, man, they got a bunch of comedians on this thing.
You being number one.
No man, that's great. That's great. Run it right now.
Okay, so let's talk about the cast. You've included Dasque, which is, he's a household name here in Nassau and the Bahamas at large. And just trying to figure out how does he fit into the fold?
Well, the entire show takes place in a hotel. So you see
What?
what? Yeah. So he's the hotel. He's a singer. That's his. He has no name. That's him. He's a singer, and just he gets into a lot of craziness that way. But it's a whole lot of fun.
So Gia, when you wrote this with your characters and your cast in mind. Like you said, you know what, I going for Dasque and Nassau.
Yes. Before we were getting off Crazy Love, and we just jumped into this same cast. Shout out to this amazing crew, some of which were in Crazy Love 4. So they had to put down one script and pick up another. And
Nice.
yeah, so we just wrote. We called Dasque and Tamika Forbes. She's in Nassau as well. And we called and we said, listen, we need you to do this. So it was a lot of traveling back and forward, trying to arrange their crazy schedules. But we had an amazing time.
So how did rehearsals work out?
Well, Dash Quay and Tommy from Nassau would fly in.
Yeah, they would
Um,
fly in on the weekends.
yeah, and we would just some burn the midnight oil.
Wow, you know what? I want to take a quick break right here because I want to hear Mark's take on it. It's one thing for the playwright to tell us, what it's about, but for somebody who's, is a who feels it knows it. And I want to hear from Mark when we come back. Of course, March On happens this weekend. Gonna tell you more right here on the Star. Stay tuned. More to come. What about Simone? Simone in this one too?
No, Simone isn't in this one.
Okay, who else? Well, I should wait till we go back on air so that the people on air ain't cheated as well. But
Just three
that's
ladies. Just three ladies in this one.
three ladies.
Tree
Yeah,
woman.
Tempest Bullet, Tommy Forbes, and Patrice Johnson.
Oh, Patrice.
Yes.
Oh
Yes.
Lord, oh Lord, oh Lord. Here we go. Here we go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. That's important for the people on air to hear as well. What?
Mark, please keep your eye on the road.
Yeah,
This.
just talk.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, I love it. Look here. Say, listen to me. I missed it. I done have my tickets. That's what, Anya.
Oh,
That's
go on.
that's what. Oh, I love my listeners here. I love them. Here we go.
It's super you and me. Yeah. Good morning this morning. Tony, Greg, and Siobhan. The Fix with Sawyer Boy. Switching lanes with Brad Hanna. Free your mind in the Drive at 5 with the Natural Empress and DJ AI. Roscoe Danes in the hit list. Yes. We toast to you, our listeners, for making us your choice for the best in music. New information. We are
Star 106 hits. Welcome back. Free your mind on a Wild Out Wednesday. We wild out with the cast of March On. And if you're just joining me, of course, I have the incomparable Gea Pierre with me today, along with one of her star actors, the one and only Mark Gardner. You've seen them in all of the crazy love, and now they're back with something different, yet still what we expect from them. So, with that said, Mark, tell us in your own words what this one is about and why people should come out to celebrate us at this particular time.
Well, let me tell you. Um, when you think about the Bahamas and how far we have come, there's always a story. From independence, even though the Bahamas didn't start with independence, it started before that, right?
Right.
But even with independence to where we are right now, there's always the story that you know. With Gia Pierre, if you understand how her mind works with writing, we tell you the story that you don't see. So that back drama, that back scandal, all right, the comedy that goes on prior to everything being written, everything being recorded in history books, we give you that. We give you the real. So when you come out to see March On, you're not going to get a historical period drama. You're going to say, oh, this is what happened. Oh, this is what led to that. Okay, this is how that happened. Okay, so you get that type of energy. Out of the Ashes brings that type of energetic, funny, and also tear jerking at times too, and emotional involvement. You'll see all of that inside this particular production.
Wait, all of that tear jerking too?
Tear jerking too, and we've done it. We did it in Crazy Love. So in the
Yes,
midst of
we
you
did.
laughing, you end up bursting out crying because it's something that happened to somebody, and you identified with that emotion.
So, Mark, if you were to say that you had a favorite, could you do that?
You mean out of the ashes?
Yes.
Yeah, I definitely do have a favorite, and not because it's the favorite in terms of it being written, but I love the character I played in Friends with Benefits. That's my first time playing an antagonist, so I did well in that one. So I figured that would, you know, I totally came out of my element to do that. So
Yes,
Friends with Benefits
yes.
definitely would be my all time.
So if you were both of you, Gia, of course, when you write for us. You write what we want. You write what we're thinking. You write what we portray, right? But with this one, did you think of how you would? I'm hoping and I'm thinking that you're telling a story. You're also teaching, but yet it's still gonna be hilarious, and as Mark said, even tear jerking. What's the process? What was the process like?
Well, the first thing is to kind of dive into what happened, the history. So and see how I would work that out, and then it was just to create characters that Bahamians can relate to, and to do that in a funny way, because I cannot express enough. We did not want to put people in the theater for 2 hours and bore them. We wanted to be moving, engaging, funny, scandalous. We had nights when people shout. You will shout stuff from the audience where you will be so moved by what's going on or angry at certain aspects of what's going on. Because it's just a normal family. And that's why we tagged on the story of us. It's us on stage. And that's our goal as a brand, is to consistently put us on stage with excellence. And
Hmm.
this is no different.
Hmm.
So has this one been running in Grand Bahama already?
It has. And now they're asking, when are you guys coming back? When you guys come back? So we leave Nassau, and sometime in the early next year we'll go back to Grand Bahama and elsewhere.
Oh wow! What has the reception been where Nassau is concerned? Are you excited? Are you surprised at how well received Nassauvians are when it comes to your work?
Yes, it's we noticed from about crazy. I think Mark maybe with the crazy loves. Now we've
Yeah,
gotten the audience in Nassau has been phenomenal. They
yeah.
received it so well. There are people like that once we send out from the first start, even in Freeport, they ask us when is the Nassau shows. So the
Yes.
Nassau audience has been amazing, and it's just been an awesome experience getting to know them. And the reception has just been wonderful, and we just know that this is going to be no different.
And Empress, let me tell you this. We started coming consistently from 2015. And do you know we have individuals in Nassau, and so in fact I can say groupings that has seen every production from 2015 to present day. Every
Awesome.
production.
Awesome.
So
That
they see
that
us as family. We see them as family, they see us as family.
that's what's up. Now, of course, with a title like March On, and that's why I'm happy you're able to come on today and explain and express what this one entails, because once you say something that sounds patriotic, it sounds nationalistic,
Mhm.
persons are thinking, what, this is something out of the box. This is not the normal out of the ashes production. This one gonna make us think. This one gonna make us go back to our school day. We thinking books. We're thinking history. I'm happy that you're able to say otherwise.
Right. But actually you're gonna learn because the historical content we can't move away from the historical content. The historical content is there, but the
Right.
way it's presented,
Right. Of course.
it's presented in a way that's fully entertaining. We've had one of the district superintendents in Freeport for Ministry of Education behind us and working with the ministry to try and see if they can get all of the schools in the Bahamas to even see this thing.
Okay. So hold on now. This is children friendly.
Yes.
Well, I
Hold on.
To a
Jesus, man.
certain
well,
age. To a certain
there
age.
may be two versions. There may
Yeah.
be two versions of March
Yeah.
On.
Yeah.
One on this weekend, they have some suspect moments that may not be so
Right.
children
Yeah.
friendly,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
yes, it definitely can move to children from to high school friendly, high school,
Ah,
probably the
okay,
10th to
okay.
12th grade, friendly.
Get it
Because
right, Mark. High school, big people.
High school.
yeah,
Yeah.
we have that DNA there that's kind of borderline, adult themes, one or two. But this is you definitely can bring your family to enjoy. We have people in Freeport that went to the 4 o'clock show and came back with their children, their young adults, I should say, at the 8 o'clock show,
The 8 o'clock show.
because
Yes.
yeah.
Yes.
So can we, is it safe to say what, 16, 15 and 16 and over, what,
Yeah,
15,
you could probably even go about 14.
Yeah.
Yeah,
14?
yes.
Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, you heard it, 14 and
Well,
over.
maybe I should ask
Definitely.
y'all, Mark. What do you? I don't have any children, so what age would you say, Mark?
If I had a 12-year-old, I'd let my 12-year-old see it.
Okay, great.
Because we're never overtly offensive. Never. It's always innuendo. Now, depending on how sharp your child is, they can pick up on the innuendo, but it's always innuendo.
Ah, this one says, tell him to make sure we can park from Coral Towers. The last show you had to walk from Royal Towers.
We'll try our
Oh,
best. I'm going to hang up from you, Empress, when I'm done, and call them and let them know. But we are
okay.
all so mindful about the total experience our audience
Right.
members are having. So we definitely going to talk to them about that.
And regrettably, the last time we were here, there was a lot going on over at Atlantis. Pitbull was there one night. They had the cancer ball the other night. It was like a lot of things. They had a Masonic ball or something like that, large ball. So it was always something every night we were there the last time.
And y'all still sold out.
We still sold
Yeah.
out.
Yeah.
So perhaps
NASA's very
that
good.
led to the
Good
just as important.
AJ is asking, can we put TV ratings to it? Is it PG-13, rated R? Talk to us.
I know we have ratings. I would say rating A. I know it's for all audiences.
Okay.
And on TV would be PG-13. So
Yeah.
your kids, like Mark said, everything is, innuendo. Nothing is so bold.
Yeah.
So you can definitely and it starts a conversation. And the tears in the audience. There's scenes in this that grown men who don't are afraid to admit it that said that they cried between a father and a son. There's a particular scene, but not in a bad way, like you're coming to a show that's going to make you cry. That's
All
not all the
emotional,
past. It's a roller coaster.
as
Typical
all the
out
viewers
of
say.
the ashes. Typical out of the ashes DNA. We try to evoke every emotion known to humans.
So,
Uh,
Mark, I'm curious as to, just looking at your track record, what role do you play? Can you give me a little insight?
I can give it to you. I can give it to you. I'm a lawyer, right? And I moved to Nassau at the advent of independence for more opportunities because this is where everything was going to be happening, and I needed a
Nassau
room to stay for
capital.
one night. I needed a room to stay for one night, and I ended up meeting a family there.
And they had
A wild and crazy family.
You laughing? I want to know what the joke is.
Empress, ask Mark. There's a little hint in his character. Ask him, but it's 70s mustache.
You notice the whole goatee's gone, right?
I see that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
he went all out for the role.
yeah, we taking you back. I took it back. I took it back.
Oh wow! And
Yeah.
you said Dasque is in the hotel. He's a singer in the hotel.
He's a
Yes,
singer.
everyone's in the hotel. That's where it's
In
a second
fact,
hotel.
let me run through the cast right quick for you. We have
Yes,
three
please.
females: Patrice Johnson, Tamika Forbes, she's from Nassau,
And
and
please
Tempest
don't, do not just roll over Patrice Johnson name like that. Like
the
I
I
think you
know.
the
Put some respect on that.
the Patrice Johnson,
right, right,
icon winner,
right.
trained by the late Sidney Poitier. That
Thank you,
Patrice
ma'am. Thank
Johnson.
you, sir.
Yes. We
Yes.
also have on the men's side, we have Ramada Russell, who's a standard and out of the ashes. Evan Williams, Will Stubbs. Okay, Brian Roxbury, who's also a vet and one of our assistant directors. He's in it, as well as Peter Gray Jr., and myself. Did I miss anyone, Gia?
No, I
No.
think we could.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Okay, so you're the lawyer. Dasque is a singer.
Yeah.
Who else?
Patrice
We
is a straw and
got,
man is just an entire experience. And like Mark
we have
said,
tour
he comes
vendors,
in.
we have taxi drivers.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
Patrice comes in. He comes in town and wanders in this hotel, and I don't know if it's the best or the worst thing that ever happened to him because the band of eight characters. I was going to say idiots, but the band of characters that he meets. So it's just a fun time.
And
Boy, Gia,
surprisingly, I never leave.
just watching and listening to both of you speak. Every 2 seconds, y'all laugh, and I'm like, we know what y'all laughing at. So I
Well,
guess
we,
we have to
we,
stop
we
trying to-
we definitely can't give it away. But if you know Out of the Ashes, or if you've been to any of our productions, you are not going to be disappointed. It's the same DNA. It's just a little bit of a true to life timeline. That's
Yeah,
it.
So you're basically depicting us Bahamians in different walks of life somewhat.
yeah, yeah.
Yes.
We open in the 70s and close in present day.
Yes.
You got any politicians?
No.
No, no. We wanted
We,
it to be
re-
just an
we
experience
reference them.
that
We
everyone
reference them.
can enjoy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Clergymen?
No. Well, I guess one of the taxi drivers is a
Yeah.
preacher.
That's
He has a
true.
church,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
no, he doesn't represent anyone
Yeah.
in particular.
Wow, and y'all just laughing. I ain't like this. We gotta wait till when? Friday?
Friday, Friday at 8, Saturday at 8, and Sunday 2 shows at 4 and 8.
Uh-huh.
All right, you know what? We're going to take another break right here. We're going to get into your ticket outlets where they can find tickets and so much more. Out of the Ashes does it once again march on this weekend.
Party at Solomon's We Believe.
Okay. Mark, you keeping your eye on the road?
Yeah, I am.
You in traffic? Are you in
Am, am,
Nassau?
I, am I on air now?
You are on air on social media, yes.
Okay, I won't say anything else. Okay.
Anything you want them know, don't say it.
No.
We just
Yeah.
saying on radio right now.
Yeah.
And,
Okay.
but, yeah, don't talk to people
Hi,
business.
social media. Love you guys.
Oh Lord, don't get your VIP seats then. I got mine. And just stop showing off.
Awesome.
Tanya,
Anya's celebrating her birthday this weekend. So she's like, what?
awesome.
We love Out of the Ashes entertainment. That's what's up. That's what's up. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. All right. So I don't want you to say the tickets yet because the people on air need to hear it as well. Here we go.
Friday at 8 p.m. It's the Island Breeze.
Star 106 hits. Welcome back on a Wild Out Wednesday. We're wilding out with playwright extraordinaire Gea Pierre. Of course, one of her top actors, the one and only Mark Garnett. Mark, how long have you been without the out of the ashes again?
From 2015.
Oh yeah, man, you're a vet now. You're a vet.
8 years. 8 years. And Gia, when were we born? 2014.
Uh, I,
Yeah, Gia, when were we born?
I, I was. If you was born 2014, I would not be born yet, Mark.
No, we're out of the ashes, man.
Oh, out of the ashes. I tease him about his age. Out of the ashes. Oh, actually, maybe yeah, 2014.
Yeah, so
Gia,
I came in a year after Inception.
for all of those that, some people feel they have the talent, when did you know this was what you wanted to do? What were you doing before this?
I was actually writing plays before, not plays, poems before this. And I was doing that from I was about 12. And Frank Penn, the late Frank Penn, challenged me to write a play, a tribute to Mama, and I did it. And I remember in the theater, I was standing in the lobby. I was so nervous, and persons kept walking out, and I was like, okay, people are leaving. What's going on? And I realized that they were walking out and crying. That it was too much in the theater
You
because
lied.
yeah, it was that was funny, but in that the mother died, and it was just a lot for people to. So I realized that you, with your words, you could kind of do what we've been doing ever since, kind of control and person's emotion, and I fell
Yes.
in love with it from then.
So
And
you never had a regular 9 to 5.
oh, I have a 9 to 5.
You
I
do?
I do very much
Yeah,
so.
a very demanding 9 to 5, by the way.
Yes, I have a 9 to 5. I'm a manager of training at the hospital in Grand Bahama.
What?
Yes.
Yes,
So when do you find time to be creative? You work in the RAN. I mean, like seriously, that's a story all by itself.
Yes. When we it's a lot of night times, a lot of weekends. If something sparks, like I'm already working on the next one. So Nassau, we still bringing you love. God's Bill Life early next year. Your love play that
Nice,
you enjoy so much. Um,
nice.
so I'm already working on that and jotting stuff down. I usually walk around with a book, and as things come, I just jot it down. So that take, and then usually after I do that for a couple of weeks, the writing could take about 2 weeks
That's it.
because the jot down process, I'm piecing it together. So yeah, once I start the writing, it could take about 2 weeks, two to three
So the
weeks.
ideas come just interacting with your everyday people. Like how does
Yes,
it come?
yes, interacting with everyday people.
So
And
you'll
so
hear them say something and just, oh yeah, that sound good, and write it down.
yeah, or you, it's just something like a spark will go off. Like I could stop talking in the middle of the sentence, and my friend, you've been around me long enough, you'll know. Oh boy, just don't use my name in this. So yeah, something will come up, and that
yeah.
will just build on that.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
The creative
I
process, I
can,
tell
I
you,
can
is really,
definitely,
really excited to.
I can attest
What
to
you say,
that.
Mark?
Sometimes
I
it could
can
be a song.
attest to that with her. I can attest to that. Yeah.
Yeah.
What, you saying something, or and she stop you mid sentence?
No, I was saying I can attest to that. When her creative juices start
What
flowing,
part
you
of
just
it?
don't want
Yeah.
Oh yes,
you just
yes.
don't want your name called.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, so it's just but Bahamian people, the best in the world. So they give you everything, that drama, that funny, the way we speak. So as long it's easy, to find inspiration from them.
You mentioned already penning, next year's big play.
Yeah.
Any idea, or you want to give us some insight as to maybe even a title, or maybe even a storyline, a bit, or no, not
Well,
yet?
yeah, definitely. We're toying with the fact. I'm toying with the title, The Truth About Cats and Dogs. It was the title of a movie.
I'd say,
Right?
you know what, Gia, come off my life. Say what?
And it's gonna be, I want to do it's gonna be unique. This one is gonna be unique and somewhat interactive with the audience. So I always wanted to do that. So it will be kind of a dream come true for us. So that's the working one that we're working on now.
The truth about cats and dogs.
Yes. That's just a working title. It might not work.
Child, we holding you to that one. I'm sorry. Once we put it out there, that's it.
Yeah, but it should be very, very interesting. The only problem with these love plays, Empress, people think I'm an expert. I've had people in restaurants, workers call me out side and ask for advice on certain things. And I'm like, I don't know. I'm trying to figure it out along with y'all.
No, Empress, seriously, they got off a hitch. They have off a hitch, you know?
Yeah, they think I'm the expert on love and all things relationship.
I love it. I love it. Maybe you have a call and you ain't know about yet.
I don't.
Right? So let's talk tickets because you know what people are interested is always good, especially this time of year. You're coming to the close of a year. It's been a rough time for many, and for others, it's just a matter of a time of laughter, a time of
Yes.
cheer, a time of joy. And this is just if anybody's been to any of your plays here in Nassau, they know exactly what kind of good feeling your plays evoke every time you guys hit the stage. So let's talk about tickets, where to get them, all that good stuff.
Okay, tickets are at Gorgeous Essentials, Marathon Mall. Y'all say the bus stop entrance. I don't know what that is,
Yes,
but
yes, yes, yes.
it's by Omni Financial. So
No,
that's
no, mom, excuse me. Here in Nassau, you got to give real directions. So, Gorgeous Essentials at the entrance, the bus stop entrance at the rear of the mall. Thank you.
Thank you, Miss Empress. Okay, and then it's online. If you need the link for that, you can WhatsApp 818-1542 and you'll get the link. So Gorgeous Essentials, all that goodness Empress said,
Mhm.
that's for paper tickets. And then the link for online, WhatsApp 818-1542 and you'll get the link sent over to you.
See, somebody say, "Yep, that's there. There you go. That's exactly where it is at the rear of the mall, bus stop entrance." Child, you talking about Omni and nah, the bus stop entrance. That's what's really
That's
in
report
Nassau.
directions.
Once again, thank you, Raisa, for your help. Raisa says 818-1542. WhatsApp for links, for the link for the tickets. All right, for all of you that are, savvy when it comes to, buying online. And then, of course, I'm glad that you have the physical tickets because some people, we want to talk to somebody. You know what I mean?
Oh,
We want
I
to
get
be
it.
able to reach out and touch.
Yes, yes, yes.
Right. So there you have it. Of course, you give us so much to look forward to, not just this weekend, but for the coming year. 2024 is looking bright already. Where Out of the Ashes is concerned. Um, Let me see. There's something else I wanted to find out about this particular. When are you gonna do merchandise?
We actually had merchandise for Crazy Love 4. We had the cups and they went very well. But a lot of people have been asking us for shirts and whatnot. Maybe for the next one. Maybe for the truth about cats and dogs.
Meow. I love it. I love it. This would have been a nice one too for March
Yeah,
on. As you say, we still continue to commemorate the 50th. This would have been a
yeah,
nice one too.
yes.
True. Agreed. Agreed.
Yeah, yeah. I should have sent the link to Dasquay. I would love. What was he like working with Mark?
Oh, that dude is like straight up
Funny.
genius. Yeah, he's funny, but he's also very smart. So when you work with someone like that, it kind of pulls out your inner I guess comic sense of you and whatever too. You know what I mean? So working with him was very very entertaining because he's not only funny, he's very smart. So you get to see things
Love
from a
it.
different angle. Hmm.
Love it. I see Anya's asking, I would love to audition for one of those plays. So for persons, real talk, because there's some crazy talent out in the 242. Undiscovered in some cases, and then others, we know. How do you go about, casting?
Well, we usually cast within the group, but now we're gonna have to get out of that because we have issues now, like I said, for Crazy Love, where Mark and the crew had to put down one script to pick up another. Now next year we're gonna go on tour with March On, that takes us straight into the next Independence,
Right.
and but there of course will be a new Love one, so we're gonna have to do an open casting call, um,
Oh,
for
so for
that
all
one.
of those that are interested, they got to listen out.
Yeah.
Yes, and that will be sometime maybe by the end of this year, and we'll send it out.
Now,
But
Gia, let's just, I'll use a hairdresser just for a quick analogy, right? You
mhm,
have a hairdresser that's been doing your hair forever, right? And she's going on a cruise for 2 months. I don't know, right?
Yeah.
But she's trained so many very capable hair cutters, all right, hair dyers, hair braiders, the whole 9 yards. I've
Uh,
given them my all in teaching, but some people only just want me. You don't think you're gonna find that with, you know, your new play where you're gonna allow new talent to emerge? They can still want to see Mark. They're gonna still, I don't know. What you think?
I think you're right. I think, of course, we'd have to give that new talent, the time for the audience to get to know them, and they come with their own following.
Right.
Mark, Ramado, Patrice, Evan, they're gonna always be around. We are definitely out of the Ashes family, so they're gonna always be in plays. Maybe not all of them, and of course now they're taking on leadership roles, so that
Yes.
they're not going anywhere.
Yeah. But Renee, I'll say, Empress, I'll say this.
Same thing, Chad. Same thing. It's okay.
I'll say this. With Friends with Benefits, we did that. I don't know if you remember when we interviewed with you with Friends with
Simone.
Benefits. Yeah, we had seven. We had seven newbies actually on stage, but they were
Yes.
still working with vets. So, it gave them a chance to get acclimated. Some of them said, well, this isn't really my thing because it's a lot of work. It's a lot of late nights with rehearsals. Sometimes rehearsals start at 5 and end at 11, right? So think about having a 9 to 5, and then you leave from your work, your place of employment, to go to a rehearsal that ends at 11.
I
So you have
feel
to
it.
think
You
about
have
it. Yeah.
children. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, so it's a lot
and
of time, it's a lot of energy. So sometimes people say, I want to audition, I want to get in. And when they get in, it's like, hey, this is a lot of work. I can't handle this. You know what I mean? So I encourage them to, just to think about it. And if you do decide to do it, if you do it even one time, it's good for that experience. And when you get that crowd response, sometimes they catch the bug. Most times they catch the bug and they want that experience again. But it's a
Exhilarating
lot of hard
feeling.
but
work.
you brought up a good person too. Simone was new for Crazy LaFour, and she did amazing.
Yes,
Yes.
she's a Davis. What you thought?
Yeah, she was. I came in late. She had Mark was it week she
Uh,
had. Yeah, so she came in very late.
I see one of our listeners and viewers says
okay,
she
okay,
was
I see
once in
you.
Jane Catlin
I
played the
see you.
setting up and in the short tales. Oh, okay, so all right, so Anya, listen out for the auditions. All right, we want to see
Yes,
what you're
Anya.
working with. All right. All right. So, of course, you guys, I just want to reiterate once again, for all of those that, just based on the title was a little unsure whether they were going to a history lesson or not. I'm so glad that you guys came on today to clear the air because and it's so funny. I overheard two people talking in the food store this morning, and that's exactly what the narrative was. It was like, well, GSB that stuff is be funny, man. I ain't know what she a march on. That sound like a history. Her exact words was a history lesson. And I said, excuse me, ma'am. I mean to, I don't want you to think I was eavesdropping, but and I had to lay it on them real quick, Mark. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because you know how people go.
And guess
Yes,
what? We get it all the time. All I tell them is look at the flyer. I say, you see any serious people on the flyer? Let me know. Look at the flyer.
Exactly. They probably thought you were showing, another side of you. You know what I mean?
Oh no.
I
We're
actually
gonna
don't.
get, we're gonna
If
get out of the Ashes DNA.
you will never get a straight drama serious play from Out of the Ashes. To me, life doesn't happen like that. As you
Yeah.
know, you could go to a funeral, and it's hopefully no one would see you, but laugh, and things happen. At the same
Excellent point.
things.
Excellent point.
So it will never be a straight serious drama from us.
Well, there you have it, people. For all of those that want to follow you guys on social media as well, keep up with the story, know what's going on with Out of the Ashes. How can they do so?
Follow the On March On production event. Follow that, and that's going to become the Out of the Ashes page. And the next
Okay.
few.
Okay. And again, people, ticket outlet for all of those that want physical tickets for this weekend shenanigans. Listen to me. 3. We go on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Give those times again.
Friday at 8, Saturday at 8, and Sunday at 4 and 8.
Okay. So you got your two shows on Sunday. This is a busy weekend. I think you guys will do very well, especially on Sunday. Funny enough, because there's a lot happening in town, but never enough. There's never enough laughter in our souls. So, of course,
Definitely.
folks, tickets are available. Gorgeous Essentials in the mall at Marathon. Of course, the bus stop entrance at the rear of the mall. Then, of course, again, Raisa, give us the number. Oh, I got it right here. For all of those that want to WhatsApp for the link for the tickets, it's 818-1542. Again, that's 818-1542. Of course, this play, we're talking about, I think we agreed on 14 plus, 14 years of age and on. We agree, guys?
We
Yes.
agree. Yeah.
All
And it's
right.
all going down at the Atlantis Theater, Carl Towers.
And there you have it. Guys, thank you so much. Looking forward, as always, to see you on the weekend. I'm a Sunday. I'm going to put in for my Sunday seats. All
Awesome.
right. And what's that, Gia?
I say awesome.
Yeah, man, of course. Of course. And for everybody else, listen, if you have never been to a Out of the Ashes production, you've been under a rock, but please don't let this one miss you. All right. Did we say ticket price? Did we?
Ticket price is VIP is $60 and general is $50.
Man, say it ain't so. Come on, people, let's do this. Of course, I love the fact that our people are supporting our very own, and of course, this one will be no less. I promise you, we're gonna make this one happen. March on, another Out of the Ashes production this weekend, Friday at 8 p.m. Coral Towers, Saturday also at 8 p.m. Then Sunday at 4 and 8 p.m. Y'all don't miss it. Thank you, Gia. Thank you, Mark.
Thank you. And a big shout out to Nassau for always coming through for us. We love you. We love you. We love you.
Oh man, say it is. So Gia, all the best, my love.
Thank you, Empress.
All right, folks, y'all know what to do. Top of the hour, 5 o'clock. Your Drive at 5 with yours truly, and DJ AI comes your way. Mark,
Yes, my dear.
see you later.
Okay, baby.
Okay.
Hey, all right, they're calling you Renee. I'm so sorry.
No, they know my name. These people know my name. It's all
All
good.
right, yes.
They just,
Okay.
I just show them this ain't no fly by night. This yeah.
Yes, yes.
This
See
school
you.
uniform.
I can tell you that. See you on Sunday, baby.
All right, baby. See you
Oh,
later.
wait a minute. Let me see if I can remember. You were in Gantley, right?
No, I was in Brendan, my boy.
Oh, but me and you was in Brandon there.
Yes. What you thought? Blue.
Yeah, but why I thought you was in Gantley? For some reason, I always thought you was in Gantley.
Wait, listen. So you had Leonard, which was the red house. That was Shalanda. The
Uh-huh.
losing. Then you had the green. It was what?
Grove.
Groves.
Uh-huh.
Wait, man. Then the brown was Gantley.
Gantley.
So let me tell you who was in Gantley. Gantley was like Michelle Stewart. Then was in Gantley, boy.
Chelsea was there, yeah. Gino
Yeah.
Jones. Only
Sheena Missick and them was in Gantley.
Yeah.
Shalan was in Leonard. Monique
Shalan
Pratt was
was-
in Groves. Lisa, where was Lisa? I gotta call it. Lisa was Brendan too, boy.
I think Lisa was Brandon, you know.
Yeah, she was Brendan.
Yeah.
Boy, listen, it's crazy that how much moons later we can remember that
I
garbage.
can tell you that.
Mother
That's why I said by your childhood.
Hey, you know what? And I'm hoping our children today
Yes.
will have the great memories that we had growing up. But the sad reality is that our kids are not allowed to be kids anymore. Boy.
Yeah.
That's a topic all by itself, brother.
No question. No question.
If you could remember this sugar honey iced tea, how much moons later, it
Yep.
says a lot. But I'll give you better than that. You know, I could remember the alphabet people from kindergarten with Miss
Russo.
Miss Russo.
Yeah, Miss Russo.
That's crazy.
Yep.
That's crazy, boss. This will work. Yeah, thank
All
you
right.
so much.
On Sunday,
Yeah.
baby. Sunday, Lordsville.
All right, darling. Be good.
All right.
Okay.